just shot a bear.
That's intense.
I'm going to make such good food. There's literally more fat than meat here. Well, good morning. Today is November 1st. And it's 10:37 a.m. This morning I woke up and got to work. I'm editing some videos. Nick woke up and hunted. This morning he saw... What did you see this morning? Nick saw a small illegal buck and then a larger buck. The larger buck never came within range, and I don't know what happened to the other buck. The rut is always really crazy for me because I'm still managing every aspect of our business while simultaneously trying to spend as much time hunting as I can. And I don't know why I don't block these 2 weeks off every year and say, sorry, nothing else, all I'm focusing on is hunting. I just always do this to myself. I just can't stop working. And so I'm always taking on new projects. And so anyways, this week, for the most part, I'll be working in the mornings, hunting in the evening, ideally every day if I can. Although I already look like a wreck and this hasn't even started yet. This year, I'm trying to be better about it. And I'm trying to balance my time a little bit better. And I'm trying to get ahead so that later this week I can really just focus on hunting and enjoying that. But it's a beautiful day. Hunt-wise has rated today pretty high, tomorrow pretty high, and I think the next day. I really want to take advantage of these good days that we've got going on. We got some sunshine going today. Face paint time. Cool. What's up? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Headlamp, check. Grunt, rangefinder, check. My tags are in my pack. Release. I'm not gonna walk in with my jacket on just because I'll sweat too much. So I'll attach that to my pack. Just need my saddle. Let's climb. Okay, in the saddle. We're ready to go. The temperature has dropped a lot since Saturday, which means that the chances of these deer moving during daylight is better. The wind is a little swirly-durly right now, so I'm really hoping that as the sun sets, it will start to settle and will start going the way that I want it to go. But that's just sometimes the way that it is. Nick came with me tonight, but he's hunting a little bit farther away. So our plan is to meet here at my setup after sundown, regardless of what happens. So hopefully he'll come meet me and I'll have a deer waiting for him that I've already gutted and started processing. I've got my knee pads on, I've got my platform, and then I have 4 sticks up with a aider. So I feel high up, hidden, ready. It's just the wind and whether or not these deer cooperate. I've never seen a doe here, although I would gladly shoot a doe as well. But this spot is mostly like, you'll either see a buck or you won't see anything. Which is so exciting and so boring all at the same time. Time to get quiet. Now that was a prime specimen. I love the black squirrels. They're so beautiful. I've been grunting maybe every 20 or 30 minutes, but I think I'm gonna stop. It's nearing sunset, so just wanna stay ready.
Oh, this beach brush. Really steep mountainside. Water down here to cover my noise. Wind is coming this way. Bet you there's bears on this hill. I'm gonna work my way up real slow so I don't sweat too bad, but that's the plan. I walked almost the whole way up this mountain before I found sign, but I'm starting to see some good rubs, and there's some thick stuff right over in there. And my wind's going this way, so I think I'm just gonna set up on this ridge. There's acorns everywhere. There's a lot of good rubs. It's steep, real steep, real nasty. Feels good. Just gonna go set up and see what happens. Check out this rub though.
That was the weirdest thing. Oh my god. Okay. So I feel like I just heard death moans from a bear. And Nick's hunting like where the sound was coming from. I've never heard a noise like that before. I've never heard a death moan before. And whatever I just heard was weird. So if it wasn't a death moan, I don't know what it was. But it did it like 3 or 4 times, just like whoa, whoa. It like almost made me cry. I don't know what else it could have been. Like what? I don't know.
I just shot a bear. Oh, I just shot a bear. Oh my god. That's a dead bear.
right, so we're going to find Nick's bear right now.
I don't think there's any easy way out. We're just gonna have to do it.
It's just up. All right, let me take my jacket off.
Probably another 200 yards.
Okay.
That's where my tree stand is.
Yeah.
My heart is.
This is sick.
It's wild up here. There are acorns everywhere.
Yeah.
Right here.
In there.
Maybe like right here on this rock.
Oh, actually,
See blood?
I see blood, I think. So, here's blood. This is where he was.
I told you it was 5 yards.
Yeah. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's some right here.
Nice. Oh yeah. Nice. One more.
There's some blood.
Okay.
Looks like rain was going on.
Oh yeah, I see a drop right here. You got some up there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, right there.
Oh nice. Okay. I found some more up here.
Right there.
Oh nice, nice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, right here. Uh-huh. This blood trail is leaving a lot to desire, so we're taking it really slow to try and find, like literally we're just tracking drop by drop by drop. But we'll get there. We just need to be patient. Might just take a little while, but that's okay. Nick just found it. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Big fluff ball.
Wow.
Damn. Oh, come on.
There's the blood.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
That's intense. I should tag it before we do anything.
Yeah.
So you get to notch your tags this year. Instead of filling them out, you cut them out. Kind of like you do out west.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what anybody says. Yep. Whoa, look at the fat.
Oh my god, that's what I'm most excited about.
She is fat. Holy cow, look at that.
That's unreal. All right, Nick has got an 8er around her. She's gutted. We're gonna try and drag her out. We have to go downhill here, and then we'll take it from there. Do you want me to walk ahead first to try and find like the best path?
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So I just spent an hour or more running all of our stuff back to the van so that we have empty packs and we can pack out on this meat, because there was no way that we were gonna drag this bear out. Nick has been here doing some work. He's got the meat over there, almost done. I think there's a back strap over there.
I went over there, I got all 4 quarters off, and I went over there and I was like, why are there only 3 quarters here? I was like, if a fox or something came and jacked us while I was working, the damn thing slipped and fell and rolled down the hill.
Oh.
It's not like deer meat, it's not like firm.
Yeah.
It's so
Blubbery.
it just rolled off and rolled all the way down.
That's
the hill.
hilarious.
So it's all dirty, but
We'll clean it off. God, that head is huge.
yeah.
So while I was in the truck, we thankfully had an MRE meal in there. Of course we did. We had a bunch of crap in there, actually. Oh, yeah. Fatty, greasy. We've got a energy bar, pepperoni cheese crackers, and then this is crackers with a cheese spread. So that's what we're eating. Nick's rolling up the hide. Just finished butchering her.
Back is shit.
Yeah,
Good nice.
I know, right?
Look at all that fat. That's straight.
Oh my God. I'm going to make such good food.
That's 2 inches of blubber.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
this one
incredible.
freaking rolled off and rolled all the way down the hill.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
So, probably meat down.
Yep.
What?
I said yep. Trying to.
My hands are so tired from skinning.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we still have room?
Yeah, I mean, you can
Have a
slide it
choice,
like
really.
on the side too.
Oh yeah, we got a little dirty. Have to clean that up later.
It's okay.
And tenderloins, damn it.
It's okay.
About those in
Yeah, we can throw that in the other bag.
yeah.
You can just set them there for now. Yeah. Yeehaw! Look at that boy! Give me a spin. This is a video. Oh. We didn't pack it perfectly because we didn't have game bags, but it's working. And he's got a whole other thing right there. I gotta throw this guy on. So the game wardens just stopped by. This time of year, since it's just archery season, don't know if this happens everywhere, but they don't have check stations set up, so the game warden comes to you. They came to our house. But during like the rifle season, they have check stations that they set up because so many bears are harvested during the like official bear rifle season. That it just makes it easier to tell everyone to bring their bears there so that they can collect the data. So they pulled a tooth, they took, all of the information about like when the bear was shot, where the bear was shot, how, blah, blah, blah. They measured the girth of the hide in order to estimate the live weight. But unfortunately, I feel like that is slightly flawed. Of course, it's just an estimate. The hide shrunk up quite a bit compared to the size that it was last night when it was fresh. So they estimated the weight to be 128 pounds based on the girth, which I believe was like 32 or 32 and a half, which is clearly way off. But again, it's just an estimate. It's just kind of interesting though. I really wish we were able to weigh it live, but there was just no way that we were going to drag it out because it was too blubbery and too heavy for Nick and I to pull out. The terrain was just too crazy to make it happen. Anyways, that's kind of like the, I feel like the official, like, we reported it, it's official, it's real. Yeah. Now we've got all of this beautiful, incredible meat to process and take care of.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to butcher.
So this is the back strap, or one of the back straps from the bear. And right now Nick is trying to remove the crazy thick fat cap. Oh my God, that's like butter.
That's backstrap.
That's beautiful.
So you see its ass.
I can't wait. So there's the back strap meat, or you know, part of it on the right, and that is the cap of fat that was on top of it. There's literally more fat than meat here. So this is a chamber vacuum sealer by Avid Armor. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen a lot of this. I am freaking obsessed with this thing. I've never had a chamber vacuum before this one, and it is a 10 out of 10 home run. So this is just a bag full of fat. I'm gonna freeze it until I'm actually ready to work with it. So all you do is press auto vac, boing. See that gauge going up and up and up. And right now it's sealing. And then that vacuum just released. And you're left with perfectly packaged meat, food, whatever. And the cool thing about chamber vacuums is you can have liquid in the bag and it won't suck the liquid out. So depending on what you're doing, I really love to use it for marinating and for sous vide and obviously for packaging meat, bear fat now, and like anything else. I use it to keep my mushrooms fresh. 10 out of 10, it's incredible. You cleaned that up really nice.
I trimmed a lot off of it, but that's why it's all like bloodshot looking.
That's where the broadhead went through.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Horrible blood trail, but that's
awful.
That's a very large gash. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, it's a big wound.
Yeah.
It's not it's not the worst shot in the world, but I was shot at like that. That's what it went through.
Yeah, you were really high in the tree, and it was really close to the bottom of the tree.
I was probably 22 feet in the air, and it was under me.
Yeah.
So, and if it got behind me, it was going to win me, so that was my shot.
Get you sniffing around, huh? Yeah, you know. Now look at the amount of fat on the back hind quarter. So, hind quarter, fat, fat, fat. Nick just chopped that right off that left side. Wow. Also note, the meat is quite dirty. Obviously the pack out was really intense, and we weren't fully prepared for something like that because we didn't have any game bags. So inevitably the meat and the fat need a little extra love and a little extra cleaning because of that, but we did the best that we could, and yeah, it just doesn't look pretty right now, but it will be good.